American soldiers, Taliban, Iraqis, Afghanistanians, Pakistanians, as these drones fly over like vampires. Excuse me, I can't use the word vampire because they are the heroes for a lot of young people. Sorry. In my day, vampires were evil, and you didn't want to stick your neck out for them. But hey, 21st century bullshit. Pardon my French, Lord. The monsters are treated as if they were heroes, and your policies, Mr. President, are monstrous. Then let's talk about the home front. Racist unemployment. Black and Latin youth, especially 18 to 36, left out of your great recovery. Banks getting richer, and folks in the middle class getting lesser, and the poor folks getting poorer. In the meantime, jails are being filled with people who just need a good job. And an economic draft sending soldiers to those death places because they can't get work here. In fact, that's the president's job program. Need a job, join the army, and then die or kill for the rich and the super rich. We say we need a youth employment service. We say we need public works programs. Streets need to be cleaned up. Dams need to be repaired. Railroads crumbling. Infrastructure in a mess. Mr. President, and you have the nerve to tell us you're going to spend $500 billion to rebuild Iraq and Afghanistan. $5 billion going to Israel to kill Palestinians, another $5 billion. We just throwing this money around like we got it. And we don't. The Chinese got it. Now, Mr. President, our last point is this, as we go out to march today. I heard you promise Bernice King down in Memphis, 2008, 40th anniversary of the killing of our great hero, my hero. I don't talk about you all, but he was for me a good hero that I discovered after he was dead. You told Reverend Bernice King that you would make the fight against poverty a priority. You told Reverend Bernice King that the Poor People's Campaign would begin again in the White House. You betrayed the promise. Poverty increases. Health care is a dream. Young people killing themselves because they don't see a way to go forward. Well, Mr. President, we're going to march today. You might even not hear about us. But we're going to get those 14 other signatures. And when we get those signatures, we're going to send that letter to you. Now, all put out there said here today will be in the letter. That's my Unitarian Baptist Christian Marxist Leninist dynamic at work. So don't worry about all that being in. That's a very polite letter. I don't call for revolution or anything like that. We call for the setting up of a commission, that's all. To study to see if we're lying. Racist unemployment hurts everybody. White, brown, yellow, black, red. It hurts everybody because when the poorest are dragged down, it drags everybody down. So, Mr. President, we're just asking you to study the issue, to see if this is true. That when Black and Latin young people are deprived of work, it hurts Alan Lindrup and Kenneth Christensen and others. So I close with these words. We know what we're marching for. No more rich and no more poor. Is that right? Right. Say that with me then. We know what we're marching for. No more rich and no more poor. The fancy word for it is equality. And when you don't have it, according to the Bible, you have iniquity. The evil that God doesn't really like. And has been known to punish the pharaohs of the world for it. Amen.